Hi there, welcome. Today I'm doing a reading for the 1010 portal. We're going to be seeing what message Spirit has for you today. Whenever you find this message, know that there's something in here that you need to know. I decided to, because it's October, I decided to pick something a little bit more funky as far as what cards I'm using, and I decided to go with the Tarot del Toro. This was created by Guillermo del Toro. It's a really interesting deck. If you guys do not know who Guillermo del Toro is, he is a very famous Mexican director, and he has created this deck with the guidance of tarot masters. And what he did was he brought in characters from his movies and infused them with different cards in the tarot deck. What that means is that some of the characters' personality or traits also are carried through in the message, which I thought was super cool. There's this little book that comes with it, and here it explains all of the cards that are, you know, that are new, that are not like the Wheel of Fortune. You know, they're not, this is not a common image that you would find on a tarot deck. The Tower is pretty cool. Look at that. It's sitting on someone's head. And so some of the movies that this deck is inspired by are Hellboy, Hellboy 2, Pan's Labyrinth, Pacific Rim, and Mimic. Mimic is this card right here. It's pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen that movie, highly recommend it. It's also a good movie to watch during the spooky season. Okay, let's get into the reading. So this is the bottom of the deck energy, and it's the Two of Pentacles. What that says to me is that you, this reading is about balance. It's about bringing justice to what belongs to you. So currently, there's something you've spent a lot of time on, and you've been working on it, and now you're kind of at a crossroads. This decision you have to make, it's not one that you would want to take lightly. I see that whatever you decide, it'll have an impact on your environment. There's a strong connection to do something new or something different than you are known for. And there's a divide between your mind and your gut. And like those are two opposing things. And so what I'm getting also with the mind and gut connection is that if you want to work with crystals, or you work with crystals, to try to work with purple stones or green stones. Like purple stones are amethyst, lepidolite. Then there's the pink stones for your heart chakra, and that is rose quartz. That is pink calcite. Then there's the green stones that are green aventurine, green fluorite. All of those are good for your heart and your third eye chakra. I will be making a video after this and I'll post it, and it'll be more detailed on what stones, like I'm going to be going more in depth with the stones that go along with the reading. I can tell that you've been working on yourself and that the situation has come up as a result of that. And it's much like a snake shedding its skin. The snake can't decide to just not shed because of fear. And if a snake doesn't shed its skin, it ends up having complications. And so think of it the same way with your experience. You've put in the work and you're willing to change, but now your fears are like keeping you still. Like you want to just stay in that, you know, cocoon where it's safe, where it's like, you know, it's now a comfort for you, but the cards are saying it's time to get out of there. It's time to grieve the old you and make way for the new you. You're ready to come out and you're ready to show everyone who you truly are. I see stronger relationships coming for you. With some of you, it's in regards to a business, and others, I feel like it's regarding your personal life and day-to-day interactions. This could be romantic, or it could be when making friends. Go with what your gut says, and if you cannot decide, just kind of take some deep breaths and allow yourself to relax, and then ask the question of where this energy is coming from. Is it romantic? Is it a friendship? You know, and your guides will be more than happy to give you more insight on who it is regarding. What you might not see yet is your transformation. You've built the ability to be strong and stand up on your own, and there's no reason for you to depend on others for your guidance or your support. You can do it all. I'm pointing to you. you, wherever you are. Okay. So now we're gonna, you know, I just covered this top row right now. Some of the messages kind of go back and forth, but that's kind of how I'm reading it, you know, left to right and then top to bottom. Next is there's this obsession with controlling situations or people, and that's going to come to an end soon if it hasn't already started to fall apart. Many times you or we create boundaries or put up walls that are impenetrable, and everyone has their reasons. But this goes against who you really are at your core. And you put up these walls because your mind told you it would be safer. You've put so much work into yourself that these walls need to fall apart because they no longer serve you. And that's kind of what this, that's exactly what this Tower card represents. The lightning is striking the foundation of who is the authentic you, right? And what I like about this card is that the Tower sits on someone's head, which means it's changing the way you think. It's changing the way you see things. There's like a little face right here. So it's like a shock, but it's not like you didn't know it was coming. So right now, I'm really talking to your ego. You know, it's time to walk away from the need to fight and to protect yourself. And you're doing that because you've been hurt so much. And to be honest, that's not who you are anymore. Like, you've healed from that. Because of your hypervigilance and your trauma, you cannot see the blessing that is right in front of you. So maybe before you used to give out your love and it wouldn't be reciprocated. Or you would give out your love without conditions, and it was not, the other person didn't do the same. Your guides want you to know that balanced relationships are coming your way if they haven't already started showing up. And that's how you'll know that it's divinely guided and it's a true connection. It's okay to speak your truth with these new people or newer connections, and people want to get to know you on a deeper level, and vice versa. Lastly, I see that you're looking to create something solid and substantial, and you have a desire to create a legacy for yourself and your family. There's an ending coming up, and it's an ending to what your life once was. So much energy was used on focusing with your mind and making decisions in your life by what you think you want or by what you were raised to believe. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about ending cycles, and you know, this, in this tarot deck, it has these skeletons going in this well, and they're going into this body of water. So it's kind of like a cleansing cycle. It's getting rid of what no longer serves you, much like the Tower card. But the Tower card very much speaks on, in this reading, it speaks on you, like the Tower breakthrough with your mind. And because of the water in here, I feel like it has to do with flowing of emotions. So like you're cleansing those emotions that no longer serve you to create a new and better version of yourself, because that's what we're here for. So with what I said earlier about your beliefs and what they used to be, I feel like that brought you a lot of adversity and emotional turmoil into your life. So it's time to let that go. You know, the only thing that's holding you back is yourself. And truly, you know, again, with the the Knight of Goblets, I see, so what this says to me is like a resurrection, right? It's you know, letting go of the past and ready to come into a future. You see, there's like a new house. So like this new home is going to replace the tower. And these birds, I always like to think of birds as like your spirit guides or your ancestors. You know, if they're red, you know, maybe they represent cardinals, and that has some sort of association or connection with you. But, you know, it really emphasizes the fact that now you're ready to show your emotions more, and you're ready to show the more vulnerable side of yourself. Okay, so overall, I think that you're doing a great job. You've done a great job already, and you know, now is the time to be open to receiving your blessings, and tell the universe and tell God that you're ready to move on, because really at this point nobody is stopping you but yourself. So I really hope that you take what I said and you take it in a positive light, because those are my intentions. My intentions are to help you grow. My intentions are to help you become the best version of yourselves. And I always send you love and light. And thank you again. Bye.